I always stress that the person who won't quit, who does not agree to fail, who will not stop trying until he achieves his goals, is guaranteed to win. Now, when people hear that, and I know it's such a prevalent saying, like, just if you don't stop trying, you can't fail and stuff like that. I know we hear that a lot. And people get skeptical. They hear that. They're like, yeah, but, I don't really get it. So let me give you a simple analogy that I used many, many times to make people, sort of have the epiphany, the light bulb experience of what it actually means. And I hope this simple analogy helps change everything for you. So imagine a guy, and I tell this guy to go to the sidewalk and then jump to the road and see if he gets hit by a car. Now, what would the probability, if it's like a regular street, what would the probability of that happening be? Like 0.1%, maybe 0.5%, maybe 1%? Would you bet your money on it? Would you bet your house on it? Probably not, right? It's not very likely. Now, what if I tell this guy, do that action, like jump from the sidewalk to the road, and then if you don't get hit, get back on the sidewalk, and then wait a few seconds, and then jump again. Do that 50 times, and then you can stop. What would the odds of that guy getting hit by a car be in that case? Would they be 10%, 20%, 30%? Would you put money on it? Maybe. Would you put your house on it? Probably not. But what if I tell that guy, go to the sidewalk, jump to the road, and if you haven't gotten hit by a car, climb back on the sidewalk and jump again. And keep doing that until you get hit by a car. And don't stop no matter what for the rest of your life until you get hit by a car. Basically, we apply the concept of infinity. Anything times infinity has a probability of theoretically 100%. Because if you try something enough, it must happen. So the idea here is simple. You basically remove failure from the equation because that guy is either going to jump and get hit by a car or he's going to die. Obviously, barring regular human needs and stuff, but just for the sake of argument, he would keep jumping until he gets hit by a car or until he's dead from fatigue, old age. By the way, you can't die from fatigue. A lot of people don't know that. But if you have an interest about that, send me a message. Um, so he no longer has the ability to fail. Even if he dies before succeeding, he wouldn't even know that he failed because he died. He was died while trying to succeed. And just to sum this up, I really love the analogy that Will Smith gives to this subject. And Will Smith is, if you don't know, he's a very, very famous actor and successful actor. And he played Deadshot in the recent Suicide Squad movie. And he says, look, you can maybe be stronger than me, you can be better than me, can be faster than me, but you'll never beat me on a treadmill. And the reason for that is because he says he's gonna run till he's dead. So it's either he won because he just beat mentally the other guy, or he just died, in which case he also won since he didn't know he failed. So whatever it is you want to achieve, apply infinity to that thing, and instead of looking at it like, oh no, this is my only shot, this has to work, and if this fails, this is the end. Realize you have an infinite amount of attempts. You can never try something too much. As long as you're not in jail or anything like that, as long as you have the freedom to use your, to talk and to use your hands and to write shit and stuff like that, there's nothing stopping you from trying again and again and again and again. So there's no reason to get discouraged, because you might fail on the first time, on the second time, the third time, the fourth time, fifth time. But obviously, every time you learn, because it hurts you, so you get better wisdom, better insights how to do it well. And sometimes you just get lucky. Sometimes you even get lucky too early, and then you might lose what you created, which definitely happened to me in the past. So as long as you apply the concept of infinity to whatever it is you're trying, just know that your success is inevitable. You can't fail. So keep trying. Don't worry about failing. Okay? Because again, as long as you can talk and you use your hands to write shit and basically use all the tools that we need to communicate with other people or the internet, you can still keep trying. It's not too late. And the more you wait, usually the cooler it gets. We tend to see that the coolest cases of success are usually the people who it took kind of a while to grow up. The people who got successful very fast, like Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, usually too much success, too fast, just does a lot of trouble. So I hope this video helps you. Feel free to ask me if you have any more questions. I'm gonna make more videos in the future about ethics and subjects like that, which are extremely important for success, because if you gain success too fast, then it could really fuck you up. And I've definitely had many times that this happened to me, and sometimes in really fucked up situations, which I'll also talk about. Thanks for watching again. Feel free to subscribe, comment, share, and this is my last video for today, so sayonara.